Picture this, a sunny Tuesday on the Warner Brothers lot, where Lucy Hale and Shay Mitchell are on set for Pretty Little Liars. They're dressed as Aria and Emily, hanging out by the iconic Rosewood clock tower, just enjoying a break. The set is all Hollywood magic, fake storefronts, fake trees, but the friendship is real. The director calls for a 5-minute break. Lucy grabs water, Shay checks her phone. It's a perfectly normal day, no one expecting anything unusual. The sky is clear, the mood is light, and nobody thinks they'll need an umbrella. But sometimes, the universe has other plans. Suddenly, thunder cracks, the sky turns dark, and rain pours down in seconds. Crew members scramble to cover equipment, chaos erupts on set. Lucy and Shay, caught in the downpour, just look at each other and burst out laughing. In moments they're soaked, but they don't care. It's too funny. The set transforms into a sea of puddles, lightning flashes, thunder booms. The fake town of Rosewood gets a real storm, and right in the middle are two friends, loving every second. It's dramatic, wild, and unforgettable. This is a memory in the making. The rain comes down in sheets, soaking everyone in seconds, but the laughter only grows louder. The group huddles together, shivering and exhilarated, their clothes clinging to their skin. They know they need shelter, but for a moment, it's just them and the storm, sharing a wild, unforgettable memory. Suddenly, Shay grabs Lucy's hand, her eyes wide with excitement and mischief. "Let's go!" she shouts over the thunder, and without hesitation they take off, hearts pounding. They dash across the chaotic set, weaving between puddles and dodging crew members who are scrambling to cover equipment. Shoes slap against the wet pavement, water splashes everywhere, and their hair and makeup, once perfect for the cameras, are now a hilarious mess. Their goal is clear, the safety and warmth of their trailers. But the distance feels endless, the rain relentless, and every step is a slippery adventure. Still, they push forward, determined to make it. Gasping for breath, they finally pause under the fake movie theater awning, water dripping from their hair and noses. For a moment, they just stand there, catching their breath, grinning at each other. Then, Lucy spots a shortcut, a narrow, spooky alley that promises a quicker route. With a wild shout, they plunge into the alley, water pouring off the rooftops above. They bump into scattered props and nearly trip over cables, but the chaos only makes them laugh harder. The alley echoes with their shouts and giggles, the storm amplifying every sound. At this point, staying dry is impossible, and it doesn't even matter. The adventure has taken over, and every soaked second feels like freedom. They're not just escaping the rain, they're embracing it. Two friends, drenched to the bone, stand together in the downpour, sharing a look that says, "We'll never forget this." Their smiles are wide, their spirits high, and the storm has become part of their story. They're a blur of motion and laughter, sprinting through the rain, chasing shelter, and maybe a snack or two. Every step is a reminder that sometimes, the best moments are the ones you never planned. Because sometimes the greatest stories are born when everything goes off script, and you just let the adventure take over. After what feels like an endless dash through sheets of rain, they finally spot the craft services tent, mercifully closer than their trailers, and even better, full of food and warmth. The tent glows like a beacon in the storm, promising shelter and a much-needed break from the chaos outside. With one last sprint, they dive inside, dripping and breathless, their shoes squelching on the muddy ground. The crew bursts into laughter at the sight, some clapping and others offering towels, instantly turning the moment into a shared joke. Surrounded by snacks and towels, they attempt to dry off, but it's a losing battle. Their hair is plastered to their faces, and their clothes cling to them like a second skin. They look like they've just swum across a river, not run across a set. Lucy holds up her soaked Aria jacket, making a dramatic show of wringing it out, and jokes that it's now officially waterproof on the inside. Shay doubles over with laughter, insisting she's never looked better, and that wet hair is definitely the new trend for the season. The whole tent erupts and giggles, the storm outside momentarily forgotten. They grab cookies, wrap up in towels, and settle in, watching the rain pour down in sheets. Between bites and sips of hot coffee, they replay their wild escape, each retelling getting more dramatic and hilarious. The chaos outside transforms into a cozy, hilarious moment inside the tent. The storm becomes background noise to their laughter and stories, making the tent feel like a secret clubhouse. It's better than any scripted scene, real, spontaneous, and completely theirs. These are the moments that make the long days and unpredictable weather worth it. In that tent, they're not just co-stars, they're partners in rain-soaked crime, bonded by the kind of laughter and chaos that only comes from surviving a storm together. As the storm fades, the laughter lingers. Lucy and Shay aren't upset, just happy. The world feels fresh, the air buzzing with the energy of what just happened. Their shoes are soaked, hair dripping, but their spirits are lighter than ever. It's as if the rain washed away more than just the dust. It cleared out worries too, leaving only joy behind. They turned chaos into a memory, showing what true friendship is. Someone who will run with you into the storm, not away from it. Instead of hiding, they chose to embrace the wildness, making the most of every soaked second. Their laughter echoed louder than the thunder, and their smiles shone brighter than any flash of lightning. Their bond is real, not just for the cameras. They find joy in the mess. It's in these unscripted moments, when everything is unpredictable, that you see who your real friends are. Lucy and Shay didn't care about the mess or the mud. They cared about each other, and that made all the difference. Soon the sun returns, maybe even a rainbow over the lot. The world glistens, transformed by the storm, and everything feels possible again. The rain has passed, but the memory of their adventure lingers, as vivid as the colors in the sky. They'll dry off, fix their hair, and get back to work, but something's changed. There's a new spark in their eyes, a shared story that no one else quite understands. The storm gave them more than wet clothes. It gave them a moment they'll never forget. They share a secret smile, a reminder of their wild, rainy adventure. It's a look that says, "We did that, together." It's a memory that will make them laugh for years to come, no matter how many storms they face. Life is like a sudden storm. You can get frustrated, or you can laugh and run through it with a friend. The choice is yours. Hide from the rain, or let it become part of your story. Sometimes the best memories are the ones you never planned. Just two friends, dancing in the rain, letting go of everything else, and simply living in the moment.